I'm Miss Birdie, and welcome to my vintage recipe review. Today we're making an extra special treat. By extra special, I mean extra disgusting. It is called, let me reference my recipe card from 1971, Crusty Salmon Shortcakes. Look at that. There's like, oh god, I'm really nervous. Let me give you a little taste of what we're making here. Betty Crocker describes it as an off-the-cupboard shelf lunch for dropping guests. Salmon and savory soup sauce over rich shortcakes. If someone invited me over to their house and made this, I would never go back. So maybe that's what she was going for, a way to get rid of guests that you didn't want to return. This makes 6 servings. So many. We considered cutting this recipe in half, but we didn't want to reduce the glory. So we're doing the full 16-ounce can of salmon, all the olives, all the milk, Worcestershire sauce, the whole 9 yards. So buckle up, get those vomit bags ready, and enjoy the flight. To get started, we've got to make some biscuits. You have 2.5 cups of Krusty's buttermilk stuff. Get that in there. 3 tablespoons of butter melted and cooled. Every last drop, because this is the only delicious ingredient. Come on, save us butter. We already have our oven preheated to 450 degrees, so you have to have the right size spatula for the job, you know? Betty says there's a couple of ways you can make the biscuits themselves. I'm opting for the easiest way, which involves kneading a couple times, making sure everything's mixed in. Honestly, this is the only part of the recipe we're likely to save and eat later, so let's make these good. Patting it out is explicitly what she says to do. Doesn't give any suggestions for how thick these should be. Then we cut them into squares and place squares on a baking sheet and put in the oven, blah blah blah, la-ti-da. Spread these out, get them cooking, and we get to start with the salmon. I know that's what everyone's looking forward to. Into the oven they go for about 10 minutes. Okay, now into your pot, let us combine our soup. So that's cream of mushroom soup, which on its own is not visually appealing. It's so gelatinous. For the part we've all been waiting for, your salmon. Let's drain this mamaluka. So much liquid. It smells like cat food, so there's that. It looks horrifying. It still has the skin. Was it supposed to? I don't know. It smells awful. Let's see how it comes out of the can. Are you ready? Why do we do this to ourselves? That was such a plop. Alright, so, oh god, oh no. Oh no. It still has the skeleton. Oh god, Betty! I think I have to take the skeleton out. This is gonna be really gross.
Did you expect to have to debone a fish for this one?
No! I thought it was gonna be bad enough before I had to pull out a spinal column covered in cream of mushroom soup. Oh god. Alright, here we go. I mean, it's a good thing I took AP Bio. Whoa, what's that part? Oh, I think it's regular fish part. Definitely still some ribs in here, but you know. I don't know what this like white piece is. Should I try and save us from it? Alex, you're the one supposed to eat this.
Save me.
Alright, I'm just gonna pull it off because I don't know. I'm trying to get like the chunk, oh god, the chunkiest bits off. Oh! A look of pure terror. I think that's where the fin attached. I'm not like a squeamish person, guys. This is really upsetting to me. I think that's where it's either a fin or an eyeball. I'm trying to make it so Alex vomits less. Okay, let me rinse my hands. Throw away this. We have to take out that trash tonight. So in our pot, we have cream of mushroom soup, some deboned and de-skinned canned salmon. Next, we have to add 1/4 cup of chopped olives, 1 tablespoon of chopped pimento, 1 teaspoon of parsley flakes, and 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, which I learned is anchovies, so I thought I liked it, but after my fish experiences of this evening, I don't know. Never want to go back to the ocean. I guess they're alive in there mostly though, so there's that. This doesn't come out very quickly. Maybe you're not supposed to use this much. Alright, 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire. Let's make sure I have everything. The salmon. Oh no, I missed something. The milk. Don't forget your 1/2 cup of milk. It's going to make all the difference. That's what's going to make or break this recipe. The 1/2 cup of milk with your fish. Ooh, and olives. Alright, let's try again. We have our soup, our milk, our salmon, our olive, our pimento, our parsley leaves, and our Worcestershire sauce. We're going to heat to a boil over medium heat, stirring frequently. We're stirring this over medium heat until it boils. I'm taking the liberty to break up some of the larger salmon chunks so that nobody gets a chunk of salmon. I figure that will reduce our gag reflex. Gooey. Getting close. Ooh, thick. Smells a little bit like tuna. Don't you want to come over and have some? The biscuits are ready. Oh, they're so beautiful. We're gonna ruin them. Got our biscuits. We have our abomination. Let's take a biscuit, break it open, and pour some salmon goo on it. How much? Probably more than that. So you're supposed to put salmon goo in the middle, close it up. It's kind of gray. Put it on the top. I think that's enough. And then, if you want to style it, as Betty Crocker did, one would assume intentionally, you put some olives, just stick it in there. She also had a broccoli floret, but we're not that fancy. It's gonna have to be an olive toothpick for us. It's come to the time in the show when I have to eat it. Do I have to? Alright, let's get it over with. It's probably better hot. Probably. Okay. I haven't vomited, yet. Tastes a little bit like vomit aftertaste though, so I feel like I need to have another bite. If I went over to someone's house and they served this to me, I think I could eat probably enough to be considered polite and then say I was full and make it home before any serious consequences set in. Alright, Alex. Come on over. Yup, come on. This is part of the deal. Where's that beer?
Oh, that's a smell.
Mm-hmm. Here you go, sweetie. Love ya.
I don't know if
You can. You must.
I almost threw up back there.
No, you didn't. Here you go. What a wimp. Here it comes. Open wide. Sharp. No, you didn't even. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. He's really vomiting. Oh no. I'm so sorry.
That is wrong. It is not okay for people to have that. Oh.
Oh no. Oh, it's in your beard.
I have no more dignity left. I've thrown up on television.
You know, we knew this was a risk making this recipe, so we did invest all of like $5 in the ingredients.
It was very cheap.
I mean, that's maybe part of why Betty Crocker put it in her impromptu party fairs. When you don't want to waste money on people you don't really like, and you don't really want them to come back to your house, feed them this. She should have said that.
She should have.
Then we would have known.
Let's go to Pizza Hut or something.
Okay.